Hello, hello. I need to, I just need to, no, that's not it. Wow, it's been a while. It's been 3 weeks since I've done a live. I can't believe this. I need to turn my focus on for 1 hour. I think I'm good. Hello, Linda, and hello, Darlene. Let me know if you can hear me, because I know last time my audio was not working. So please say hello and let me know that you can hear me. I'm afraid to move on here. I know I've got two gals, Darlene and Linda. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, okay. Thank you, Dar. I know there's like a little bit of a pause, and yeah. Pardon me while I take just a quick little sip here. With all that smoke in the air, sometimes I end up with this tickle. So Linda and Darlene, welcome here. You know what? I actually did not get totally set up here. And that's great, Linda. I'm so glad that that is available for you, because that would not be good if it wasn't. Let me get some of my little papers together. And don't forget to share. And I will enter you for the draw. It helps me so much. I'm trying so hard to get my name out there. And the only way that happens is if you girls are gracious enough to share. Hello, Shell, and hello, Barb, and again, Darlene and Linda. Let me just chat you up here for a minute. I'm not going to take long. I have the June tutorial bundle ready to go for anyone that places a $65 order with me. And I can send you that tutorial bundle. Or if you want just the bundle, you pay $25 and let me know that you are interested in the June 2023 tutorial bundle, and I will ship that off to you. You do not have to live in Canada in order to receive that. Regina, hello. You were saying yesterday how you hoped you remembered to come. Well, there you go. You remembered. So that's the June tutorial bundle. I have July class coming. I don't have a printout for it yet. I haven't even designed the card, but I know what I'm doing. And so if you would like to take part in that, let me know. Anywhere in Canada, and you can do that. And if you are out of Winnipeg and unable to attend in person, I can send you the, my card's upside down. I can send you, what was I going to say? A card kit and a tutorial. I received some beautiful cards in the mail again. Linda, thank you so much. So this is using the Cheerful Daisies. Beautiful card. Opens up like that. Okay. And here is another one. I did not do my homework. I can't remember the name of this stamp set, but this was also from Linda. This is from my friend Steph in British Columbia. Beautiful card, as they all are. Look at this beautiful card. All the golds happening here. This is from Linda again as well. Whoops. And Linda, thank you. I love fancy frames for sentiments. And I have this, and I have not played with it enough. Don't you love that? Look what that does to the panel. I love it. Thank you, Linda. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm going to be using some of these today in my card. And then, of course, the happy rhinos. And I'm not sure if I showed these ones before, but there's that fern thing again. So thank you so much. Textured floral. Thank you, Linda. Those are the beautiful cards that I have received in the mail as of yet. So I'm exhausted. I have to tell you that. We went camping on the weekend and it was so much fun, and our truck broke down on the way home. It took a 2.5-hour trip. It took us a little over 6 hours to get home. But anyway, long story. Let's get on to the card. So this is what we're creating. I am always in need of sympathy cards, and I don't like creating them when I need them. That is not a fun thing at all, and I'm sure you can all understand that. I gave my last 2 away yesterday, so I knew I wanted to do another sympathy card today. So I am using that ferny thing right here from the Cheerful Daisies. And here is a little sample of it. You just want to make sure that all those little pieces come out. If you are adhering this directly onto your card, I would suggest that you use the adhesive back sheets before you die cut, okay? I am not adhering them straight on, so I didn't worry about that. Jean, my dear friend Jean, welcome here. I have not seen you for a while, and thank you for sharing. Okay, so Cheerful Daisies, we're using that. The Dainty Delights dies. All of these little die cuts here on this card. Let me bring it in a little bit closer for you. Focus. There we go. All of those little die cuts came from the Dainty Delight dies, okay? And it is a bundle, and I love this set. I did not do any of this stamping though, but it's gorgeous. I used the exposed brick embossing folder. This embossing folder is amazing, amazing. I love it. The sentiment with deepest sympathy I got from Something Fancy, okay? They have beautiful sentiments in there. This is a must in your arsenal. You need to make a bunch of cards. Oh dear. Oh no. Well, I hope I can help you. This is a little bit finicky. I don't know if that's the right, well, I guess so. It's a little bit finicky, but I don't mind because I'm playing with papers and I need my silicone mat. Where in the world did I put it? This is not going to end well. I used the inked botanicals. So see this right here, that one there. Isn't that interesting? I used the inked botanical for that. And I must have left it by my cut and emboss machine. So I just flipped it over and found a design that I thought would work well running through the embossing folder, just to kind of get different colors and textures. And I must have, yep, there it is over there, but I'm not going to walk over to get it, okay? I'm using a little strip of ribbon from, love this ribbon. I'm so glad this came forward. So this ribbon is the gold ribbon, okay? The product number on that is 159555. It is beautiful. Oh no, creative block is not fun at all. Shell, I understand. I definitely had it last night when I was trying to create for today, and I finally gave up and came upstairs. There's my silicone mat. Perfect. I need that. Okay, so for this card, what I did was I ran my 4 by 5 1/4 basic white panel through the embossing folder using exposed brick. And then I took my, my mini blending brush and I blended some petal pink as well as some Cajun craze onto that panel. So that's how I kind of got that, that little bit of a messy look. I wanted to do this one a little bit different. So I ran, and this is that same design paper. So the inked botanical design paper, I ran that through that same embossing folder. So I don't know, I guess you can see the texture a little bit, but I just wanted to create this one a little bit different, okay? So let's make some room here. And you definitely need a silicone mat for this, okay? And if you don't have one, I don't understand why. That is for sure. Who else? Like silicone mat, excuse me, have to have it. So I've got a little bit, I want to show you. Can you see that glue right there on there? I can run this under hot water and it'll clean right off, or I can just roll it. Now that it's dry, I can just roll it right off my finger. So let's start with kind of a little bit of a clean mat. Here's all my goodies pre-cut, okay? So let's just flip that all right out of the box and set that aside. There's a little bit of static happening here. Okay. Shell, I haven't even seen any of your lives lately. It's just been crazy. So I'm going to take this little piece of vellum, and I used the Countryside Corners dies for all of this. So my sentiment was cut using the smallest one of the country side, and this was cut with that one. And then I ran that piece of vellum through that same embossing folder, okay? Look at this little flag. Isn't that gorgeous? I could have also just cut a little piece of design paper or cardstock to make the little flag on the side here. But I just wanted to throw in some ribbon, okay? I love my silicone mat. Yeah, you know what? We don't think to emboss our vellum very often, do we? But I wanted to. So all of my flowers are going to go down on the vellum and then onto the card. So we're going to set that aside and we're going to start building our flower. Okay, so I want to pull this one in a little bit. Why don't we do this? Work harder, not smarter, Denise. Get in camera. Okay, so I am on my silicone mat and I am just kind of playing around. I don't want the same colors on top of each other. So I have die cut all of these, but I haven't put any down. And I haven't even put, where is it here? Let's see. These guys here, there are centers that go with it. So here's another one. And I cut each one of the colors. So the colors that I'm using are Tahitian Tide, Cajun Craze, Petal Pink, and where is that other? Maybe I don't have one. Okay. Starry Sky? No, Blueberry Bushel. So the blue is Blueberry Bushel, okay? Yeah, vellum is so nice. Sorry for my pause. I just wanted to read to see what Shell was saying. So let's get, oh, there's my blue. Okay, so let's put, and there is a right side and a wrong side, okay? Let's put a center on each of those. Let's see if I can, in this hot little mess, I want you to see the mess that I'm working with here. I need a blue. And where is my Cajun? Where is my Cajun? Okay, let's get a little dot of blue glue on these centers. Come on. And let's just put a center on them. No rhyme or reason. There's no rule as to what color, because each of these colors are represented on the card. So all of those colors are going to go together anyway. And these little dots, there is a right side and a wrong side. Okay. So just so that you know, I guess my bluey guys are going. Come on. I want that flipped so the right side is facing me. There we go. Now, I didn't mean to swap the colors on the blue, but it's not a big deal. There's the right side. So now I've got all my centers on that, and I may not use them all, but at least they're done, okay? Let's put a little center on that guy, and I'm working on my silicone mat because if any glue does happen to ooze past it, I'm not too concerned. Let's do something different, and let's put, so there is, in your dies for the Dainty, there are all different kind of sizes. So this kind of triangle-y one, I believe, goes with this flower. Like so. I'm stuck. Okay. What else do we have in here? I have a little piece of vellum, so I could potentially use that. And I love this wispy. I kind of have a blue. Let's get a Cajun Craze one. There we go. So there's a Cajun Craze one. I love the Cajun Craze against my petal pink. Okay, I want to do that. So let's start adhering a little bit. So I'm just going to put a little line of glue and put that down. No rules, absolutely none. I might have wanted that a little bit higher though, after I say no rules. This was just too close to that for me. And let's bring that one a little bit lower. Whoops. So just a little strip of glue. I hope everybody is doing well. Boy, it's crazy because I haven't done lives in 3 weeks. I'm kind of feeling like, do I know what I'm doing? Do I? Okay, I've got Cajun Craze here, and I've got my petal pink here. So I don't want either of those colors right away. So I for sure want that there. I'm going to put a little dimensional behind that. Do you see what I mean when I say it's a little bit fiddly? I'm not going to be putting this card together in 3 minutes, but I think it still ends up turning out beautifully. And you can add as much as you want. Like you can just keep building your bouquet however you want. Here are, a whole lot of my little wispies, which I absolutely love. And you know what I think? I want to find, there's my Tahitian tied one, because I think I want right here. So you want to make sure that you get all of these little pieces out. You guys still with me? I'm just chatting it up. Boy, this didn't totally cut. I must have forgotten to go back on it twice. When I have a little bit of a detailed die like this, I like to go back a few times on my cut and emboss machine. So we're just going to give it a little bit of help. And just cut it a bit. I'm not too worried if I mess up. There we go. There it is. So there's my Tahitian tied. And I think I want that tucked in behind. That's gorgeous. So let's put a little bit of glue down here. And I'm just going to pick up my bouquet. And I'm going to place that where I want it. Like so. And again, I'm on my silicone mat, so I'm not too worried about being sticky. Thanks for hanging in there, ladies. Let's put a vellum. I don't have a vellum on the other one. Let's put a vellum right under here. Just like so. All right. I need, what else do I need? Let's get a Cajun craze in here. And I think I want that about there. Whoops. My vellum's coming off. Okay, let's put a little bit of glue down there on those leaves. And let's see where we land. Like so. And now I've got something to rest on. What do we need? I think I need more. Ooh, I think I'll like that. Too close to the blue. I don't like it. Let's grab this. I love this. Okay, I'm liking that. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive back there. That was actually a lot. Let's pick some of that up. And place that where we want it, like so. Let's get another. I like that. A little dimensional. And I think my bouquet is complete. Unless at the last minute, I think if I decide I want something more. So ladies, don't forget to share. I really appreciate that. So far, we've got 3 gals in for the draw. Oh, and I forgot this. I love this. Okay. I'm going to put a little adhesive. Like that. And just tuck that under, like so. And do I want another one? I think I'm good for now. So I am stuck on my mat. Oh, Dar, I've got your name. I've got your name. I've got Darlene, I've got Jean, and I've got Regina. Those are the 3 that have shared. Okay? But I do have you, hun. Let's just peel that off the silicone mat. And I'm going to cut these ends off. And now that is available for another card. So you can see all of, I mean, look, I've got tons and tons. Let's put this down. Where did I put my vellum? There's my vellum. Let's put that down on the vellum. Right there. Love it. Okay. I'm going to put some adhesive. And you could grab a little piece of twine or whatever. I've got glue there. So there's my bouquet. Where did my little piece of ribbon go? Right here. I will show you how I did my ribbon. Stampin' Up, please bring these back. I took my Stampin' Seal, and this ribbon is about 3 inches long, okay? I took my Stampin' Seal and just put a little in the center, and then I brought this together like so, and I want a angle on that. And let's clean that one up just a smidge. Whoops. These are my favorite scissors. And then what you can do is, yeah, I'm sticking to everything. Excuse me. If you have, what do you call this? Antiseptic, what is it called? I don't know what this is called. But anyway, if your fingers are sticky, it takes them all off. It's amazing. Okay, I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal and put a little strip on my ribbon. And then I am going to place that over my vellum. And now my ribbon is down. Okay? I actually don't like that they are so close to the same length. So let's make that one just a smidge shorter. I like that better, but I wish they were apart a bit. There we go. So now if I take my pre-cut and embossed little panel, I'm going to be making more cards with all these other little pieces. And that's going to go down on here like so. And all I did was I took a strip of my Stampin' Seal, because it won't show through the vellum. But then on this side where I've got a lot going on, if you want, you can just use regular adhesive and then just decide where you want that little bouquet to sit. And we're going to place that beauty right down here, like so. Okay, now let's get our sentiment. So I guess it didn't really take that long, but I find that when you're creating a bouquet of flowers with lots of little pieces, I think sometimes we just overthink it too much rather than just trusting the paper and going for it. Okay, so let's do our sentiment, and I've got that pre-mounted already. And we're going to grab our piece of we are going to grab our piece of scrap basic white that I know I had kicking around. Is this it? I think that is too close to the same size. Where did it go? Here's that piece of design paper that I used to cut out that kind of, so that's the one side and that's the other side, and I use that side. So that's what this is right here. These little pieces that are sticking out. I do have a strip of basic white somewhere. But, of course, now I can't find it. And I think in my little, you know what, this will work. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just cut this and use that. So I'm going to place that down. I am going to grab my memento when I find it, if I find it, and I don't know where it went to. So let's grab Cajun Craze, because that's a nice deep color. And so you definitely want a little bit of a darker color for your sentiment, because you really want that to pop. I am too close to the top. I want to make sure I've got room for my die, because we are going to die cut that. And I found my strip. You know where it is? Sitting right beside my mini cut in emboss, which I did on purpose. And I just found my memento as well. Let's cut that off. And if I line that up, I get to go pick Katie up today after school. So right after my live, I've got to grab some groceries. And then I'm going to go pick up my girl. And she's going to hang here and have supper with us along with her mom, because Daddy is out of town. And then we're going for pedicures this evening. So I've got this lined up on my little mini. So I've got my plates kind of shaped like the letter E. So I've got, I guess you can't really see that, can you? I've got one is tall, the middle one is lower, and the top one is tall, if that made any sense. And let's just wheel that through. We're going to put dimensionals behind that. Crick and crack, right? There we go. And there's the strip I was looking for. I had it handily sitting right with my cut and emboss. So let's pull our sentiment off, like so. Dimensionals. Do you see this coming together? We're going to use 3 big ones, one in the middle and one on either side. I do not want that to cave in. I'm loving these cards. And it's hard with all of these colors, but if all of the colors kind of go together, then it ends up coming together quite nicely. I'm going to go under where I've got a little bit of my stems. How come I can't get further? There's where I want to go, right there. Something like that. And let's pull that stem up. There we go. Maybe that's a little bit high. I'm not getting it off now. Okay, let's get some bling on there. This is by far my, well, I love all of our blings for sure. So tell me, should I stay with the copper clay, or should we put boho for my 3 gems? Here's what it would look like with the boho. That's kind of nice, isn't it? So I will wait, and you let me know if we should just stick with the same color, or if we should change this one up using boho. And I'm going to go ahead and get my card base together, the blue. Okay, Shell, let's do it. Let's do it. So we're going to grab the blue, and we will start with the big, medium, and small, like so. Boho blue it is. I'm loving this card. Now, as you can see, my card base, I've also kind of patinaed it with my blending brush a little bit, because I found that because I did a lot of brushing on my panel, that it was, for me, it was too stark, okay? So if I lay this on here, I feel like I'm dealing with the same thing, but that's just my eye, right? There's no right or wrong. So tell me, should I leave my card base, basic white, or should I grab my blending brushes and do a little bit of brushing? Let me know. And then basically the card is done. I wish this was a little bit lower, but it's okay. And now that it's on there, you can always add more. Like if I found, let's see, what am I looking for? I think I'm looking for another Cajun craze, but I want small. See, I could even cut these down a little bit, and let's give that a go. You leave it and it matches the tag. Oh yeah, you know what, Shell? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So if I take this sprig and I just cut it like that, I could also tuck that in here if I'm feeling like I need a little bit more, or make it even a little bit shorter, like so. Yes or no? Do I add that, or do I call it a day? I'm going to leave this white. Mind you, you know what? Then it covers a lot of that vellum. I think I might want to leave it, but I'll see what you say. Let's add some adhesive to our prepared panel. Put that down. I'm just eyeballing. Yeah, I do like that vellum showing. Add it to the top left if we went on that side. But I think I'm liking it the way it is. So you know what? I'm going to call that done. So there are the 2 cards using the same elements and just changing it up a little bit. So on this one, we just have a basic white card panel that I've used my blending brush with, again, with Petal Pink and Cajun Craze, and just kind of mucked it up a little bit. It was a brick wall, right? And then I thought, I want to do another one with the design paper. Okay, so we're going to call that done. I have 3 people that shared. I have Dar, Jean, and Regina. Did anybody else share that I missed? Did anybody else share that I missed? Because then I'm going to go ahead and I am going to draw for the winner and see who. Oh, Linda. Sorry, I never noticed that you said that you shared. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, so we have 4 gals. So we have Linda, we have Regina, we have Jean, and we have Dar. Jean, are you still here? And I am just going to throw these names into this little handmade box that I made years ago. And let's see who wins. Jean, there you are. Are you at your trailer? Okay, let's see who the winner is. So I'm not looking, and I'm feeling all 4 little pieces of paper. Those got stuck together. Let's see. The winner is Jean. So, well, oh, wait a minute. I had 2 names, but you know what? Jean was the one that I pulled out right away here. So, Jean, you are the recipient. Do you want the basic white brushed panel, or do you want the design panel? And Regina, your card is in the mail. You should be receiving it soon. You are very welcome, Jean. I don't know which one you want, but let me know. You can choose between either or. And then if Katie wants to create, when I pick her up, I will come downstairs and finish putting the rest of this together. Remember that little half flower? I could tuck that in right here, and I think I will. I'm going to put a little mini glue dot, and I'm going to actually cut it minier and just add that. So all I do is I just cut a little mini right in half. So Jean, let me know which one you want, if you want design paper or the basic white panel that has been inked up. Let's just tuck that in right there. And we are done. So Jean, if I don't hear from you, I will choose for you, and we will see you all back next week. And I think next week I am going to, well, I'm not sure what this one. Okay, that one's yours. This one gets to go put into my stash. We'll talk to you all later. Have a blessed day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye now.